5, 4.
You thought that was the problem?
2, 1. No, we've just clapped so many fucking times. I need a differentiator. Don't be a smart ass. Let's get this show on the road.
Damn, welcome to
give my nigga some elixir. Give my nigga some elixir, yo. Give my nigga some elixir, yo. God damn.
Okay. Sure. Alright. And we are live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to episode 21 of the Boneyard Boys podcast. It might be the last podcast. These niggas. We have some special guests in the building. On camera, we have Bemjayy. She's the guest. It's your boys, Kumi and Sonny, right here today. Bemjayy.
Yes.
I like the braids.
They're fresh.
And please introduce our off-screen guests.
Yeah, off-screen we got real one, Voodoo 600, Voodoo 10,000, Voodoo whatever you want. Voodoo
Yes.
We also have Master Bruce in the building. Bruce Molu spinning the finest tunes in Bloom. Friday night, Saturday night, tonight he might be out there. So go catch this motherfucker. Anyways, there's real niggas in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a toast to this. This is the first time we have an on-screen guest in
Episode
studio.
21.
Cheers.
It's been a long time coming.
That vodka clear as hell.
I did.
Cheers to you.
Man.
Damn, nigga, what? Nigga, cheers with the nigga, bro.
That's my op. Cheers. Anyway, Westside Coom. I see you going crazy on the promo for your for the upcoming summertime June situation. That pic you dropped today, everything is purple. What was the lyric you quoted?
Find yourself before you find the team.
Who are you talking to? What's her name?
It's her name.
The team? He was talking to Fatima.
Oh. Anybody who needs to find themselves before they find the team. Like you can't be out here moving loose. So Charlie. But yeah, the promo is going on. You know how it is already. You my manager, so this
Damn, you blew my cover.
Blew the cover. Who the catfish? Let them wear it.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3% on the couch, so well, not.
Yeah. Anyways,
what's good with y'all, Bonnie? I see. Say you get your Inspector Bediako attire.
Yeah, you know what it is. Dripped out by this year.
Come on.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Come
baby.
on.
Yeah, private eye. Boneyard PI.
Yeah.
I'm coming for everything.
So when we investigated, I think there's a case on the docket that Los Angeles PD needs some help. Let's get this nigga on their case, man. Who shot Megan?
According to the witnesses, that nigga Tory shot Megan, bro. That nigga Tory shot Megan. What the fuck is this nigga on?
Yo, you know what's crazy about all this? I just saw right before we got on the pod. I saw that this goofy ass Tory Lanez nigga has just liked a post of some NFL player that was talking some brazy shit about this whole shit being Megan's fault because she made decisions to be with a nigga that is making songs about demon time and shit. So like I don't know if my mind either they take their team play. He's been silent this whole time and he goes to like a post like that. I mean, personally, they make some strong case for King of the Hollow Lane.
Well, let's put some context behind this. So, if you have been living under the Boneyard proverbial rock and you don't know what's going on, Megan Thee Stallion finally testified to Instagram Live that Tory Lanez shot her in the foot
Twice.
Right? Yeah, yo, that's
crazy.
That's context. Pow, pow, from the backseat of a motherfucking whip. Short ass nigga too.
Yo.
Which reach if you John Wick? Which reach
Like-
you get? Which reach you get where they take shoot from?
The way, I mean, I've been having a hard time wrapping my head around the whole situation, like the hypothetical situation. As to where you're having an argument with your lady friend, and it reaches the flashpoint in which you have to brandish a weapon and discharge it twice.
And then some PI.
In what situation does this happen?
This nigga said brandish a weapon.
You see,
He said brandish.
the
That's
crazy,
that
the
Boneyard
crazy part
PR
about
talk.
all this is, what'd you say?
That's
Boneyard official
PR
talk.
He said brandish,
When I went on
brandish a
official
weapon
check.
and discharge it. I feel you. Anyway, yeah. Ken, go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
No, be like we are here today. I'm grateful we can maybe find something to giggle about. He could have killed the woman.
Yo, for real. Yeah.
He could have killed the woman.
Yeah.
Shoot the woman in the back. What was you on?
He didn't shoot her in the back.
You could have.
It could
could
have.
have.
I mean, she was walking away.
Look.
No, she was walking away, right? According to her, she was
So
walking
according
away.
to Megan, they were in the car. There was 4 of them. It was her homegirl.
That's what she told you privately, right?
when she had called me.
Yeah, bet.
That's my girl. So anyway, it was her. It was Tori's security, her homegirl, and Tori. She was in the front, and Tori was in the back. And they were arguing, and she was like, they had left wherever they were. They were like almost to where she was at staying. And like 10 minutes or like 5 minutes away from her crib, or where the crib she was staying. And she was tired of arguing, so she got out the car.
Yeah.
And
then he said next thing she knew, Tori's shooting at her out the back seat.
Yo, this nigga a bozo.
Jesus Christ, what a nightmare.
What a nightmare. Super bozo ass nigga. I don't even, Charlie.
Which, I mean, like,
that boy ain't hairstyle pie again, no.
See, but no disrespect to short niggas, but all the short niggas I know be tweaking out
it
on
be the
shit like
Napoleon
this.
complex, yo. That shit they fuck with niggas. But now she tell him something. I don't know. There's no justification for a nigga to like. Where Maxo Cream, I think Maxo Cream took him. He's like, yo, this guy Seth. I think they met. He went to like a Jamaican restaurant or something, and then Tory Lanez was in Houston, I think it was. So he pulled up to the Jamaican spot where it be like he make fine small. So when Tory
who make fine?
Tory Lanez make fine. But Maxo Cream was about to leave the Jamaican spot, and I think they both had the same colored SUVs. So Tory Lanez just go Maxo Cream. There is a Macat, go open the tin, one sit inside. Where Maxo Cream and niggas just pull out some quick guns on my man. Say, Charlie, but what's up?
Yeah, nigga, do you know who Maxo Cream is?
Yo, so niggas started like
I don't know.
Niggas. Boneyard tell us in a moment. But yeah, so
why are you guys always trying to discuss dangerous topics on this podcast?
You saying
look at this man wearing a black bandana around his neck.
Talking about outlaws.
AG.
The gang got banged.
But yeah, Charlie, they said nigga pussy away, started apologize, say, oh Charlie, he said he don't know where they go and things. So if
but what you go do?
Yeah, but they talk say if gangsters approach him where they feel even this they show him bitch assness even more. Say they pull out weapons.
Oh, bro,
are you out of your mind?
Listen, don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. Oh, I'm just telling you what.
If this story
Maxwell said
from Houston is true, and I don't see why anyone would make that up. That's quite a ludicrous thing to say if it's not true. But I find it interesting that Tory would pull out a gun on Meg when she's walking away from him, but not on these fellas.
On these niggas.
And
when
I
would assume he's not walking around Houston by himself either. So like probably he was like with some niggas that could have pressed the niggas that was.
Wait, so are you saying this nigga Tory is pussy?
I would say that. Yeah.
Oh my god! And he heard it here first
like,
on Boneyard. Tory, you pussy, nigga.
No, yeah, like he's definitely bitch made as fuck.
And he been known that he was pussy too.
You know what I mean? Like, who does that? First of all, I mean, even just like strategically and like. First of all, you're doing this whole quarantine radio stuff, like you're blowing up. Like, you want to shoot somebody? Is it really going to be Megan the Stallion? Like,
I don't know what the fuck
everyone loves her. Yeah. Like, that's like I don't even understand why.
What can drive a man to this man?
And you made me realize something that's extremely pussy about this nigga. He ain't shoot her when she was in the passenger seat.
Yeah,
he waited for her to get down.
Like,
and
put
then
the barrel to her dome
window
from the back. Like, if you want to be so gangster, like, okay.
Hey, but yo, what you know about the techniques?
I'm sorry.
Nah, you see the way
watch the wire once.
Yeah, but you don't see how
no, but like you're in the back seat, you want to press her, then you just
ready.
You know.
Come on.
Yo, please don't incriminate us. They don't even know what we're about.
It's a comedy podcast.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm an accountant.
It's a
But you
comedy
wait.
podcast.
But you wait. You wait
disclaimer.
for Shorty to be out of the car, walking away from you, and then you're shooting rounds either into her feet or on the ground. Even if you were shooting warning shots, I don't know what you'd be warning her for, because she's walking away from you. Do you know what I mean? And then the most fucked up part about all of this is that the police come. She was saying that there was like helicopters flying over them.
Yeah, LA be like that.
And she has to lie for this man who just shot her. I would have been singing like a canary out there, bitch. You got
that though,
fucked up. You're going to jail.
Yeah.
No bend, no curve. You're going to jail. See you behind bars. What?
Yeah, but I mean, if she had told them that there's a gun around, all of them could have gone shot. And right now,
I mean, I get her point.
2020 looking the spookiest.
I get her point with that, and I appreciate her presence of mind in that moment to still, and that, I mean, we don't really need to get into like the burden of the black woman, but like the fact that she has
that's coming next week.
I'm gonna be back.
I actually want to find out. It seems like the sentiment online is that, look, niggas aren't doing enough to protect our queens, our beautiful woman.
Boosie caught some flag because he was he
doesn't
know what to say.
On it.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to say.
But when
so
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union decided that their child was going to transition, he had a whole lot to say. He had something to say about that.
Being the king of
Grown
R&B.
as he is, had something to say about that. Grown as he is, had something to say about that. But suddenly wants to pick and choose which current topics he's going to talk about.
He's talking about everything.
And like my thing is like it's so fucked.
Look.
It's honestly so fucked because Tory Lanez is not even a rapper. He's a singing ass nigga from.
Oh please, Tory Lanez.
He got verses. He got verses.
Is he a rapper? Is he a rapper?
Let's not jump the gun.
Is Tory Lanez
Nah, he did that already.
First and foremost, let's backtrack a little bit.
No, is Tory Lanez a rapper?
He's a rapper. He can sing and he makes those songs like every rapper, and then it gets him to the number.
You've heard him? He spits bars. Play me a Tory Lanez song. I've never heard this.
I
have more bars.
We can't play music.
We're not going to stream.
That's coming up after.
And we're not giving him a stream.
In any case, what is Boosie's loyalty to Tory in this situation?
Let me tell you what it is. It's not about the loyalty. This is an open case. Boosie knows better than anybody. You don't talk on an open case. When that person's child decided that he wanted to do whatever he or she wanted to do, this is not a criminal case. Anybody can say anything about it. This is an open criminal case.
That's what you say today.
That's what I mean.
Well,
I'm not a criminal, so I have no problem with saying anything.
But we've been entertaining commentary from any and everybody about this topic. We wanted to hear from Meg's bestie. We wanted to hear from the bodyguard. We wanted to hear from Meg herself. We're trying to hear from Tory. T.I. is trying to hear from Tory. So why can't Boosie opine on the
Here's
matter?
my thing.
He's not going to be called as a witness.
He's not going to be called as a witness.
I don't think that that's fair. I don't think that that's fair to say that it's an open case, so he's not going to
Exactly.
He doesn't know. Boosie doesn't know. We don't even need Boosie to be like. We don't need Boosie to be like. And Tory was wrong. And Tory shouldn't have did that. All he had to say was that he could have made a very blanket statement. Condemning violence against black women. He could have even given a hypothetical statement. But to be like all of a sudden,
Sonny,
what's going on? I've never heard of anything about it.
He could have gone the same route Boneyard boys took on this issue. We said if that nigga shot that woman, we all said if that nigga shot that woman, because we all didn't have the facts, but we said if that nigga shot that woman, he a bitch ass nigga.
It's hilarious.
And we said that shit. So
we did say that. We did say that. Look,
and so Boosie could have gone that same route to say, yo.
But we are not in the position to say. We're not in the position to say. We're not in the position to say that somebody else should have said this because we said this. That's how we feel.
No, but
this is a bad situation.
I feel like you're making an excuse for him saying that. Boosie took a road saying.
Definitely, thank you. You are definitely excusing his behavior.
And I'm saying now,
you are definitely excusing.
I'm not excusing his behavior.
You are.
Because he should know better how to go around an issue like this and still talk about it.
Because to excuse someone's behavior.
Yo. I want us to hit at least episode 4,000. Let's not die on this here.
I mean, in any case, I just think that Boosie's actions are indicative of a larger problem within hip-hop when it comes to the protection of black women. Because y'all had a lot of words for the Wet Ass Pussy video and a lot of words for the Wet Ass Pussy song.
But
suddenly, Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As hungry. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like when it comes to like the well-being of black women, all of a sudden like it becomes so touchy-feely. When Fab knocked Emily's teeth out of her mouth, no one had anything to say. All
Emily is his wife.
Yo, you ain't hear this shit? Nigga tried to chip her tooth like his.
She has
OD, son.
You want to match your teeth sets with his wife?
That was out of pocket.
I'm sorry.
That was wild.
I'm sorry.
That was wild.
I shouldn't actually laugh about it.
Nah.
I'll end this.
That was wild.
Whoa.
Time out.
But
Time
yes,
out
you know, like there have been constant examples of hip hop violence against women, and there's just a large silence about it. It's like we can comment on everything else, but when like black women are like, oh well, this is hurting us, or oh this is a problem, or oh I've been abused by this person, you know, then they become shunned. You know, all of a sudden it's like, oh this that, like even something as simple as Lil Kim and her plastic surgery. Every 6 months or so, pictures of her come out and people start clowning her when she has said multiple times that she had to get plastic surgery because a nigga knocked her face in.
What?
Yes!
Yeah.
It was corrective surgery because she was like assaulted.
Yeah.
And every so often,
Niggas is bugging.
we
actually
have a whole spiel of people clowning Lil Kim and wow, she was so pretty back in the day. I bet she thought so too before that nigga fucked her face up.
Yeah,
now what you want her to do?
That's
crazy.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's no grace, there's no compassion. Like when it comes to
Well, let me just quickly interject now and say, I'm sure everybody here is very appreciative that you're here. You're killing it.
There was no way three niggas
was about to talk about
this topic. Are you out of your fucking mind?
When it comes to like, you know, look at the way, and I'm not saying, and I want to always qualify what I'm saying by saying some. Because I know that there are black men out there who don't fall under this category, but I think too many black men do fall under this category. And that's the issue, where you're more willing to cape for the Kardashians or Iggy Azalea, T.I., than black women. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, even just the way, look at the way that people react.
Expeditiously.
Okay, so I don't know if you know, but this podcast has a long-standing beef with T.I.
Yeah,
he sucks.
He's a misogynist. He's almost as bad as Steve Harvey, to be honest.
Fuck T.I.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look, and even if you want a very clear example of the grace and compassion afforded to black women versus black men, you can clearly look at the example of the mental health issues that Kanye West and Azalea Banks face. Azalea Banks is clearly touched.
Yeah, like, man, she kills chickens.
She's not all
in
there.
her bedroom.
And that's okay, but she's extremely talented. Like, yo, the first time I heard Azalea Banks rap, I had literal goosebumps.
I've been telling you niggas. She
has bars. Like, she could out-rap mad niggas.
Definitely said.
Mad niggas. Like, she can spit crazy. Kanye West is also very talented. And yeah, like, every so often people, like, cancel Kanye West. Nobody's canceling that nigga. Grow up. Y'all not about to do nothing. Y'all don't know nothing about canceling nobody. That's first of all. Second of all, where is that grace and like, oh, well, he's obviously struggling with XYZ. When it comes to Azalea Banks, all of a sudden it's, she's crazy, she's this, she's killing chickens, she's so inappropriate, ban her from Twitter.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Have you guys heard an Azalea Banks story? Did you guys hear about what happened to her with Russell Crowe and RZA?
Yeah, I heard that.
RZA, honestly.
At the party?
Yeah, RZA dropped that ball.
Why did he do that?
Wait.
And T.I. too, jumping in to defend.
I don't know.
The context. The first and foremost, I love Wu-Tai. RZA, if you see this, I love you, but Charlie, you fucked up. Before
you even get into that, Boneyard, I see you enjoying the pod. Are you taking timestamps? That's my nigga. Let's get back to the show.
This was a story I read ages ago. Before, have you ever heard of that movie that Russell Crowe and RZA did? Once Upon a Time.
It never popped up.
Yeah, the man with the iron fist. The man with the iron fist.
Reviews.
So I guess around the time that RZA was doing his Hollywood rounds after Afro Samurai and all of that, he was at a dinner party or so with Russell Crowe, and Azalea Banks was in attendance. And there was a misunderstanding that escalated to a pushing match, shoving match
And Russell Crowe?
between Azalea Banks and Russell Crowe, in which one person spat on the other, one person scratched the other.
Russell Crowe spat on Azalea Banks.
And my nigga, the only person who might have been a nigga in that motherfucker was RZA.
And did nothing to help
him. And they say he saved Damon the sack there, girl.
He did. Apparently, he did nothing to help him. And once the story was coming out,
he said she was lying.
He was telling it from the lion's perspective. Sorry, from the hunter's perspective instead of the lion's perspective.
I know you like.
If you understand what I'm saying.
He hung my girl out to dry.
They said he was there trying to get rid of her.
I know you like Wu-Tang, but RZA they give me those vibes already. I don't know why he just get that vibe. Saying,
this nigga is not surprised.
he goes selling fellow niggas out quickly. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, so I guess.
And he did.
I guess it's safe to say, like, I'm trying to figure out, this whole time, I'm trying to think of, like, good examples of, influential people in the hip-hop community, or let's say in the general...
Black women.
Yeah, like, black entertainment community that don't really, like, when things like this happen, really take a stand, put their neck out and shit.
Can I say something?
But guess who did put their neck out? T.I. For who? Iggy Azalea.
So
what is she? White.
So you hear people like Jay Prince, who is like super duper respected in every circle of black entertainment. He can get anything that he wants done, blah blah blah. Everybody in this world is afraid of him. Why? I don't know. Yeah. But then, it's you don't hear him taking stances on shit like this. Like, I was waiting to hear what Jay Prince would say when, the lady got shot.
Shouts to Bumby.
Jay Prince, because Jay Prince,
it's so crazy because...
But Jay Prince, usually he would dispel something like, if you campaign hard enough, you gonna get elected.
Yeah, he gonna give you a warning.
He could have put that tweet out.
He didn't.
Let that nigga go back to Canada.
Yeah. He didn't, but he was ready to jump up on Megan's back when she wanted to leave
the contract.
1501.
Yo,
yeah.
The thing is, I feel like some of this whole, they have the black women also having they project this. They have to be strong kind of attitude. I mean, not black women themselves, but we get black men. If you project that thing like. People, you go here for tracks inside, say, "Oh, you do the time for me," type of shit, and we kind of glorify this type of stuff. Like even C Murder's ex right
J.
now
Cole has
is
a line
talking.
That I was thinking
that's facts.
C Murder's ex,
man, these niggas is talking
a whole lot of shit right now about she been riding with the niggas since time. She don't know what Kim Kardashian they do or Monica they do, but she's talking about she moved 4 minutes away from C Murder's prison. That's how much she's trying to. That's how much she's trying to show she rider. The hip hop community is like, she a rider. So I guess we for change that vibe too, because that shit is.
No, but
they
glow. You like I feel like this even outside of hip hop, like a woman's love is always equated to long suffering.
A black woman's love,
always equated to how much she can take from a man. And how much she can.
I don't know how much loving. I don't know too much about white love.
Just for the listeners,
I don't know much of them.
No be unseasoned loving.
But if I do it, white people business sense, take them a do. Spotify, holla at your boy.
We're gonna have to edit that out.
I bring the door.
Same. Okay, let's close this out though. Like let's let Bemjayy. She's been slamming dunks on the break.
So she's kicking her ass.
Let's let her close this out. So what us niggas gotta do?
She played a 6. I didn't.
I think honestly, like. In everyday life, I mean, obviously, like, I can't influence the hip hop community, but like, if I was to tell, like,
she's a rapper, yes, you can.
If I were to tell, like, the black men in my life what I need as a black woman, it's just like a lot more like grace and compassion. Just be like, treat us a bit more delicately. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like. The whole like, and I was saying that line from there's like I don't know if you know this. J. Cole was. I listen to a lot of J. Cole. So
the man on the camera is a big fan of J. Cole.
Runaway, Born Sinner. He has like this whole line about how he basically can't be faithful to his wife, and she ride or die, like even in cook home cooked meals every evening and all that stuff. And like that's cool, but like what are you doing? Do you know what I'm saying? And he was like, when you're no longer Superman, at least you got Lois Lane. No, No. I also need you to be Superman for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I also need you to hold me down. Like, I need you to invest in me as much as I'm investing in you because I can't pour from an empty cup. So I'm gonna need you to hold me down.
Maya Angelou on the motherfucker.
That's crazy.
Let's go. That I'm holding you down.
Maya Angelou.
You know what I'm saying? Just like humanize us as much as possible, and like remember that like, yeah, we love y'all, and like we're gonna hold you guys down. So like, just try and like match that energy.
Baby, if you're watching this, and I know you are, I love you.
Damn, that was brilliant. Yeah, shout out to Bemjayy.
Love a black woman and love her well.
Let's
love her thoroughly, love her loudly. You know.
A toast to black woman.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah.
A toast to black woman. A toast to black woman. Alright, look, we've been all loving and shit. Let me restore the feeling up in this motherfucker. Shout out, I was on the phone with my girl and she was saying,
oh, brother. Stomach, I don't know.
She was talking about she knows some shorties that began on app sugardaddy.com. What's the app's called?
What's your price.com?
What's your price.com?
What is your price.com?
Misstravel.com, BalenciagaWantMe.net.
I thought
like
only
these chicks be hopping on these websites.
Medium.
Nah, pussy is being trapped at all types of exponential clips.
Nigga, what's the point? What you saying?
So what I'm saying is, she said she knew these shorties, and my understanding from what she was saying was, these shorties was getting on these apps looking for older niggas because these niggas investing in their lives. They fucking these niggas for cash.
Check this out.
But let me pose the question to the streets.
First of all, don't do that. Don't play with me like that.
No, relax, baby.
Don't play with me like that. Don't do that, because that's not what I meant. You know that.
She finna blow this bitch out.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Let's not do that.
This is my second time out.
My nigga. My question to y'all is, and to the listeners, if you have an opinion on this, leave it in the comments. That's hoeing, my nigga.
That's prostitution.
That's
more prostitution than
maybe more escorts. Maybe more escort.
Let's scale it back a second.
I think that's a difference.
Escorts
are hoes.
Escorts is escorting you to your bedroom.
Let's have a frank discussion about this. We all no. Listen, guys.
Video nuts.
I know, Bubba got it.
Yeah, I see the way the real niggas in the room registered that location. Bemjay's tax bracket ain't taken into that situation. Yo, them motherfuckers in that place used to be like, yo, do you want to watch a foreign film? Video nuts.
Nah.
They'll be like, yo, do you want to watch a foreign movie or a local movie? Nigga, I don't care. I ain't coming here to...
There's a place where the youth used to take each other.
Yeah, so Ken, what you're saying, what? Are the girls opposed to this?
Under the auspices of your watching a film.
Yeah. No, so what's
carry on, bro.
Here's the thing about this whole...
That's your question.
Also, we have come to this. It's prostitution, but she wants to say something to counter this.
That is no prostitution. How can you lie to me like this?
Come on, sex work is now mainstream.
It's lit.
Let's just be honest.
No face.
Let's just be honest.
She said sex work is now mainstream.
So here's the thing
They don't have to call themselves pharmacists anymore.
Here's the thing.
Prostitutes don't have to call themselves prostitutes. They are now sex workers. Carry on.
Here's the thing about the whole hubbubaloo around sex work and transactional relationships. All relationships are transactional. All relationships are transactional.
It's true. A woman will like you for a reason.
All relationships are transactional. No one is in a relationship with someone that they're not getting anything from. I'm not just gonna follow you.
What happened?
I'll give you your audio back, but let me interject. Yes, all relationships are transactional. If you're fucking me for my personality, it's love. If you're fucking me for my cash, it's hoeing. Please carry on.
I don't agree with that statement. Alright,
please tell me more.
And to quote my very good sis, Cardi B. My best sis.
Where we at?
We're talking about transactional relationships, trapping pussy for dollars.
Here's the thing, though. And let's be frank. You and I are dating.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Mm-hmm. Societal norms would place the most of the financial burden on you, right? I'm sleeping with you.
Bomba.
I love you.
Bomba.
I love you too, baby.
Yeah.
Hey, they giggle, they go on.
Well.
The example.
Get a towel and a bucket of ice.
Oh
Thank you.
Well, anyway, cheers.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck. Yeah.
I expect you to financially provide for me in a number of ways.
Let's hear him.
Some ladies' expectations, my good sis over here's expectations might be different than mine. But I'm sure that she would also expect her man to cover some sort of financial obligation.
It might be bomba.
Yeah, man, you do anything. Have you heard of Saddam Hussein?
The first time I saw 200 CD notes, it was
When he know J1,
I know J Chow.
60.
J Chow.
He said, you guys detest pig waters.
He said, if somebody they hold big money, they hold them for here, they hold them tight. The guy give me the dose. So.
Jedo Chow. I was nervous.
Well, okay. So I'm sleeping with you. I expect you to. I expect you to take care of me, financially, emotionally, sexually, etc.
But the financial one is important.
Am I hoeing?
Or?
Am I hoeing? Because let me be honest with you. I personally, if I don't know if it's due to my upbringing, my father taking care of me, I don't know. I have certain expectations.
Absolutely.
Of the man that because also though, let me say this though. I'm not like, you know this. I'm not like a
bum bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like I'm not like dead weight. You know what I'm saying? Like your life will improve. As a consequence.
Brilliant number in. Brilliant ads. Brilliant ads, yo.
But like, am I
Bemjayy, B-E-M.
This is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Am I hoeing?
What you have just laid out in front of us is a wholesome relationship with some reciprocal factors to it.
Boom! Okay. Now, if I meet an older man who wants sex from me and I want money from him, is that not a reciprocal transactional relationship?
Baby.
It's reciprocal.
So what is prostitution? Is that what you just said is not different from prostitution?
Because
in my relationship with him, I'm
according to definition, there's nothing else.
I'm not taking
financial transaction
because he's giving you money and dick.
You love him.
You're only giving him pussy.
You love him.
It's not wholesome.
Do you spend your time with him?
Who are you? I never said it was wholesome. I said it was reciprocal and transactional.
It's lit in Boneyard Studios.
No, listen to me. Even in a traditional dating relationship, what I give to you, you cannot give to me. But I will give you what you need, ideally, and you also give me what I need.
can respect.
Wait, hold on. And so.
Hold up. Let's introduce Master Bruce to the audience. Yo, hey, if you're watching Boneyard Boys, you know this ain't a regular cast for the podcast. This is Master Bruce, the one on the ones and twos, killing it every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day at Bloom.
Matter of fact, my favorite spot in the whole motherfucking Accra, Ghana.
My favorite spot in the whole motherfucking world.
It is because of this man right here.
Playing gangsta hits from 12 to 1.
Let's go.
But how did I end up here? Because of this topic. It's fucking crazy. This is crazy.
No, but I genuinely think that like it is unfair to all of us just because you remove the romantic element. She's still giving him what he needs.
But I have a question
and he's
for
still
you.
giving her what she needs.
I have a question for you. Can you explain to me what prostitution? Can you explain to me what prostitution is? By definition, what is prostitution?
Give me a definition.
Yeah, wait, Boneyard.
Hold up. Yeah. Let's find out from Boneyard what prostitution is.
Prostitution.
Audio.
Here's the.
And as I said before, it was different from
No.
As I said before, it was also different from being an escort.
For me, also though, I'm drawing issue with the term hoeing because of the negative connotation.
Escorts.
Alright, so we said prostitution.
Can be reclaimed.
Yeah, that
All
one
right, so Boneyard
this
has.
house.
Can I get a moment to read out the definition of?
That's the problem.
Wait,
and there's no problem.
Master Bruce, give me 1 second. I'm going to read out the definition of prostitution: the practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment.
Not payment in romance.
Payment in what?
Not
Finance,
payment in payment in hard
run the check
monetary
back,
remuneration.
son.
And it's as simple
So,
as that.
that being said,
Run the pussy.
that being said,
Give me
what
the
Bemjayy
paper.
said was we can't fault people for doing the same thing that we've just read in the
Look,
definition.
what I'm gonna
we
tell
didn't
you-
say
what I'm
anything
gonna
bad,
tell you
we just
today-
put a label to what they've
Yes,
said.
what I'm gonna tell you today, like I said 15 minutes ago, it feels like 15 because my nigga, sex work is cool.
It's
dog.
cool.
Just
Nobody clowning on that.
embrace it. It's cool. Ain't
But who
nobody.
doesn't
But we
embrace
need to
it?
call
Who's
spade
gonna
a
embrace
spade
it?
a
Obviously, the
spade.
people
Okay,
who are on the
okay. So let me put some more context behind this.
Okay,
When
okay,
as soon as when the girls said
Oh,
that,
more context would be great.
yeah, when the girl said that, so the conversation carried on for like maybe 3 more minutes. And look, my blood was, I think I was a little heated. So I was like, so how many of your friends are escorts?
Friends.
And she was like, my friends are not escorts.
Your friends are.
She was like, you wouldn't understand people fucking.
Is she herself doing it?
I mean, that's my girl. That would be spooky.
Catch you next Wednesday. I'm out this
Scary hours.
That would be spooky as hell.
Scary hours for sure.
Yeah.
Every hours, bro. But no, my dear, let's not even mince words. Just because there's a negative connotation on what we would say
No,
was
because
hoeing, because when we were listening to music in 1998, whatever,
Because then
that was the kind of
Yeah,
thing. But now it's
but-
different.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like the ramifications of the sentiments that come along with that. I think that's why people are calling it sex work now rather than prostitution and etc. Because the ramification is always on the woman, right? There's no one is ever faulting a man for paying for sex. No one is ever like, he's,
among boys,
he's
we
so
did frown
dirty.
on. We did frown on
just
it.
didn't pass.
We frown on it. We frown
That
on
guy
it.
be slow.
I don't
He
think
be slow.
anyone. Yeah, we frown on it. It be slow. You are solicited.
Yeah, we don't really feel that,
Yeah.
honestly.
Pussy panderer.
Oh wait,
Come on.
paying for pussy
true.
ass
Do you think
nigga.
that the ramifications are equal?
No, check this out.
Definitely
Look,
not. But
Exactly.
See,
And so
I
for
would,
me-
I would figure even prostitution is cheaper than actually pursuing a woman that you like.
Oh, it's true. Hey, bombing. Hey.
Wait some place, one day there.
Baby.
Why would they chop this show?
See, they got bombing. Because of bombing, I've been depressed before. The woman they chop my door and she say we could go somewhere. I tell her, I'm say, baby, I'm
How
depressed
some
today.
woman won't make you bomb maybe 3 more words before 8 a.m.
Oh, this is real life.
Baby.
This is real life.
I saw him go through this.
And you probably know nothing about that.
No, that thing fire. I walk on 1,000.
And that 3 more words, you could have gotten one of the finest escorts in the country.
3 times.
I don't know about the economics,
You
but
wildin'.
you know the economics. Let me know. I got clients.
You guys know. So for me, like I okay. Before I move forward, do you guys think it is wrong?
No.
No.
But I think that names mean things, and you have to classify.
Yeah.
So I think that you should shy away from calling it hoeing.
All right.
I call them escorts.
Okay, you know what? I don't mean to cause any rift or any kind of disrespect, but baby, it's sex work.
Okay, wait.
And that's okay.
What do you want us to call it?
No, it's sex work.
Transactional.
It's but hoeing the connotation.
Yeah, okay,
It's not-
I can understand that because when I was coming up,
You
to
know
call
what
a
I'm
woman a hoe was
And
crazy.
like-
Like, you did what?
For me, it's just like it's a valid form. If it wasn't a valid form of work, it wouldn't exist, and it wouldn't have existed for this long.
If it didn't
It's
have
one
a
of the-
market,
it's
it
one of the
wouldn't
oldest
exist.
professions. Actually.
And so for me, one of my biggest issues with the conversations that come up around sex work is what I just mentioned is that like all the onus becomes on the women. Like, but if no one was buying, they would definitely wouldn't be
You
selling.
feel me?
True.
You feel me? Like
Facts.
so I think that like we need to start to deconstruct some of the
like
terminologies.
Yeah, above the building.
I like that word.
Woman.
Not even that. I just think that it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I keep saying all relationships are transactional.
I think you should be allowed to
I'm not going into a low income area and looking for a man to date. I'm certainly not doing that.
All she's saying is if you're broke, nigga, don't get in a
honestly just because like it's honestly not even just because of like the lifestyle. It's because of like ease of.
You cannot be responsible for anybody
if you don't have money. Charlie,
Yeah.
I don't know if I can disclose this, but there's a man who works in Boneyard Studios. He has 5 children from her. She left him because he didn't have money. The guy they take his salary off, or here they give the woman.
Which of you is?
Oh no, he's not here.
Oh,
he's outside.
Okay.
Back room style.
ancillary work.
Okay.
No, but really, did you want him to tell you, like, come on?
If you don't have money, you should not be married.
Why? You will go search them.
Sure.
And I was just
you go bomb.
I was wondering who in here has 5 children.
He has like 23 teeth.
Oh, but everybody here is a man.
Fair.
Except for,
Are you trying to help?
No, I'm good. But what I was saying is that, like, I think that for me, it's harmful, and it often leads to violence against those women when these conversations are so degrading and demonizing of them and the work that they do. It allows them to be seen as objects. It objectifies them. It commodifies them. And then when they are thrown away, or when they're cast away, or when these men that are supposed to be paying for a service beat them or assault them or even go so far as to kill them, justice is rarely served because they're just seen as hoes, or they're this or they're that. And it's very easy to cast them to the outskirts of society because they don't do traditional work. And so for me, using words like hoeing, or even sometimes escort can have a negative, connotation as well. I know that, like, over the years it has become, it used to be like the preferred term, but now,
I thought that was the high cat.
At the end of the day, like, people will use...
really selling.
But you selling a vibe.
People will use any excuse to justify violence against women, to be honest.
Oh, shit. I don't condone that. We don't condone that.
And you have situations...
If we hear you're busy, some women will come and beat you.
Yeah.
No cap. And we got niggas for that too.
I say we go fucking
So for me, I just think that when we're having these conversations, it's important to equalize it. And when I'm with my boyfriend and when he's taking care of me financially, that's transactional. Because I definitely wouldn't be with him if he didn't have the ability to do so.
Okay, all right, okay.
That's a fact.
So this is something I've wanted to interject with for a while, but I wanted you to land. Transactional feels a little... For me, you're using it a little bit loosely.
No, it's all relationships are transactional.
Can you pull up transaction, the definition of transaction?
Yes, please pull up the definition. I feel like if I'm making a transaction, I go to the shop, I want this, I know that this is what I must spend in order to get. This is the set value. This is the set value.
Perfect.
Of this board of
Perfect.
Ludo.
I have a set value. Me to date me, I have a set value, and you must know.
There is nobody in this world, Bemjayy, that came and said this vagina cost 5,000 bars of gold.
But sometimes
I set my value.
Sometimes if you keep
set my value.
You never told nobody that this cost you 5,000 bars of gold.
No, I might not say that as explicitly. I might not say that as explicitly.
You see,
no, it's not.
No. So I want everybody to get what I'm saying.
It's not. No.
Right now, love can be inside. Something can be inside. So it's a little bit of...
Okay, so there's a deficit.
Relating to exchange or interaction between people.
No, that's not what it says. Especially by
exchange or interaction between people.
Why are you reading the second thing?
Why is there also?
So why are you going the first one?
Look. I'm not even looking at Kumi. I'm looking straight into the eyes of the audience. Transactional, and they put all the Greek underneath it to let you know how to fucking pronounce it. Adjective. First thing they've told you is relating to the conducting of business, especially buying or selling.
And then it says relating to exchange or interaction between people.
And then it says before that, access to transactional data.
As an example of
records of purchases.
Yeah,
but that's just using transactional in that context.
I've never purchased I've never purchased the time of my girl.
That's what you think. That is what you
put it like that.
That is what you think. I am telling you.
What you trying to say?
Put it like that. No,
what you trying to say?
Nigga, square up there. Anybody scared of you?
Hey, don't make me pull out that bit.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me.
Hold up.
Heavy pause. That was a heavy edit out pause. I think we need to just
hold up, bro. Hold up.
Hey, yo, he looked me in my eye. This nigga crazy, my nigga. Yo,
he was standing over you.
Get this nigga off the pod.
He's on timeout.
You need a new job.
Listen to me.
Mm-hmm.
You may not think.
If you don't get money there, you know,
right?
Relationship.
Listen to me. It's not even about. Let's forget about the money. Let's to have access to me. I know what it will take for me to give you my time.
You cannot put a price on it.
It doesn't have to be a monetary price.
That's what we're saying.
That is their version of transactional.
What they are doing
is different from what you're doing.
Listen to me.
Listen to me. What they're doing is different from what you're doing.
You can shout. You can pull out your weapon. Nobody is
listen to me. Listen to me.
I was about to get something out. That was crazy. Let me get it off. Man, I'm about to pop that pussy like a pistol. Yeah. Anyway, back to the podcast.
Listen to me.
That has nothing to do with anything.
I'm gonna say this once, and I'm gonna say it slowly so that you guys understand. Okay. Before there was money, were people not transacting? Yes or no?
With gold, timber, butter, bread, dick. Wow.
How come they're not exchanging pussy for dick no more?
Hold that.
If we're gonna go about butter trade or whatever. Kendrick said it best. This dick ain't free, right. So niggas is putting value on this shit too.
Just give me.
Yeah, word up, but Sonny shit was crazy.
Just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Mm-hmm. Before there was money. $1, $2, $3, $4, $5 money, right? People were transacting, not so.
For real.
If person A has decided that they're selling B for $2,000, and person B has decided that they're selling the same B, but they don't want $2,000, they want 2,000 hours.
What the hell are you talking about?
It is all.
Don't talk to me about the sociology of
guys are still bringing cows. Guys are still bringing cows for
transactional, bro. What I'm saying to you, listen. Listen to you.
That's
somebody may.
We gotta get the audio.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody.
Yeah, well, spiking that.
Somebody may have attached a price to their time, to their sexual intercourse, to their love, whatever. Somebody may have attached a price to it.
And it's sex work.
Yes, that is sex work. But what I'm saying is that everyday human relationships also are transactional. Maybe not monetarily, but I will not be with you if I'm not getting something. And I know what it is that I need. Okay. So technically, there is a threshold that you must meet. Similar to when you get to a till of a store, there's a threshold you must meet to be able to take the product away. So what I'm saying is that I have a threshold. And there is a value that I have attached to...
Cool. But if you jump up on what'syourprice.com, they're not going to ask you a threshold. They're going to ask you the fucking price.
And that is transactional. But so is the relationship.
But each transaction has a label. And we're just putting a label on this particular transaction.
That's the difference.
That's all it is.
Everything is a transaction. We agree with you.
I don't expect anybody.
But there are different types of transactions.
On earth. Look, check this out, Kumi. I don't expect anybody on earth. I'm sure there are a lot of people on earth who can offer what I'll offer a lady. You understand what I'm saying? But then I do not expect in my wildest dream that anybody who can offer what I am offering, who can just walk to her and say, this is what I'm offering. And then she can tell, okay, this is the price. No.
Wait.
I have
one question.
No.
I have agreed that what he has described, that his lady friends do, is sex work.
Oh, you've agreed.
So what are we talking about?
But I am saying that all relationships are transactional, so it's not that serious.
All relationships have a certain point of give and take. Yes, you don't live in a relationship as an island. That's the whole point of a relationship. You are together in something. But then once there is a set price, at the way, yet 3 cities.
So here's my question: if I say to my boyfriend,
And this idea just happens to be my vagina.
If I say to my boyfriend, that, if you don't buy me 3 designer bags in a year, we can't be together. What's that?
That's a threat.
You're
a terrorist.
This is ultimate.
You're a terrorist.
So that means your vagina is like 3 designer bags.
But if I pull up on you, if I pull up on you at the bar, okay. If I pull up on you at the private event and I ask you, what is it gonna take for me to be able to sleep with you? Because that is what I'm interested in, and you tell me that you want a Chanel bag for it. Tell you I have one. You know what? Let's go to Chanel right now. I'll get you the bag, and after I get you that bag, you sleep with me. What does that make you? Does that make that transactional? Does it make it a relationship?
It's a prostitutional transaction.
And you see, fine, we acknowledge that, but we want you to.
And you know what? There's nothing wrong with it.
We also want to acknowledge the difference.
You'll find people who are okay with it. In fact, you'll find so many people who want to do it.
You have certain expectations based on maybe how you grew up, maybe financially. You meet me, maybe I don't fit that. But you like me, you fuck with me, and you wait.
It's not possible.
No. I've seen that happen so many others. But hey, that's you, and that's fine, baby. No.
Oh look, everyone, it's Mr. Bitches.
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, but hey,
big small mafia, big small.
No,
mafia.
but wait, I'm just saying that probably you see a girl with maybe this nigga that. He ain't really got it like that, but in certain aspects of his life, she fucks with him like that. And maybe this nigga is leveling up. He ain't got it like that right now, but
she wants to stay with
she's not gonna fuck potential. She's not fucking nobody potential. Go and get her results and come and date Bemjayy.
No. Bem's, hey.
Actually, sure.
Look, we have other shit on the docket, but I don't think that shit trapping on this temperature. Do you want to cover or do you want to duck out of here? Y'all tell me.
I feel like this has been a good time. I mean, shouts out to Nas. That album was tight. I thought you were gonna flop the song with 5 Year Foreign and ASAP Ferg. ASAP Ferg could have stayed out of it.
I don't want to talk about no fucking Nas, my nigga.
I was about that shit. And
Travis Scott and McDonald's. Shouts out to you.
Straight up.
No, wait.
Yeah, I think some Blake's gotta get lit. We'll cover these things next week.
Another time.
Or we'll drop another pod. Yo, and Boneyard, how long we been shooting for? How many minutes we got combined?
40?
That's on this reel or the old reel as well? Both combined is 40. Oh,
it feels like it's a long time. Yeah, I've been having a great time though.
Yeah, how y'all feel? You want to keep potting or? What's it?
What?
Oh.
In other words, she's about to get transactional.
Wow.
Ciao.
Yo, it's Boneyard Boys motherfucking podcast.
Yo, hold on. Let's get the for the weeks, and then we can bounce out.
Bemjayy, you got any for the weeks for the listeners?
Anything that you want the listeners to do for the week?
For this week, find a black woman, hold her close, love on her.
We out of here.
Right.
Yo, man.
Yo, it's been
Anyway,
real.
shouts out to the people. Shouts out to Bemjayy.
Voodoo.
We loved having you on.
This was fun.
Shouts out to
Bemjayy, you
Bruce.
did that. Yo, dap on that motherfucker. Yo, Bruce, you killed that.
Yeah, shouts out to all the Boneyard
you're throwing down at that party we're doing at the end of next month, right?
Hey, man.
Don't say none.
Alright.
Our sister graduated, did her master. She master.
The best student in the school.
Come on, shit.
Finance, Sunday times, Monday times, Tuesday times. She that nigga.
Yeah, man. If you want to employ someone and give her a lot of money, come holla at her.
Yeah, 80 million a day or nothing. It's the Boneyard Boys Podcast 21. We out of here.
The Boneyard. Say what we like when we on the mic, so you feel the vibe, you better subscribe. You better subscribe. You feel the vibe, you better subscribe. Say what we like when we on the mic, so you feel the vibe, you better subscribe. You better subscribe.